There was quite a few issues. Small businesses was a problem for me, when I saw so many businesses close in Ramsey. After I was speaking to some of the residents, it became clearer that there were some real problems in Ramsey. So I want to change and make life easier for everybody. The residents of Ramsey are struggling, especially our retailers. So one of my top priorities is supporting local businesses. I understand that rising costs are creating great challenges and many companies are closing down. I want to promise that I can speak to MHKs to explore meaningful measures like introducing lower rates during startup periods or providing relief during financial difficulties. And we must do all we can to prevent closures and strengthen our economy. I believe residents have the right to stay informed, which is why I advocate for regular updates on the Commissioner's website and more frequent town meetings. And I want to ensure that every voice is heard. There's been so many issues after speaking to a lot of people. Affordable housing needs to be pushed. We need more opportunities for our young people. There are so many issues. I've spoken to so many people.
What is on your priority list on your manifesto that you'd like people to know?
The main top priority for me is helping small businesses, social housing care, empty properties be utilised, mental health, more resources there is huge for me. Child safety has also been mentioned by quite a few residents, so I'd like to work with law enforcement and advocate for stronger safeguards to protect our young children of our community. And working with people, I spoke to one gentleman, it was actually quite heartbreaking. Now to everybody else it's a small issue, but to him it was the world. He lives in sheltered accommodation and he's not allowed to have pets. So what can we do to make his life better? Can we not have a therapy dog going into sheltered accommodation? Simple things like that can make people's lives better. I don't want to see anybody else struggle.
What do you think are the most pressing issues facing residents in Ramsey at the moment?
Cost of living is a main issue for residents. Affordable housing. What the government feels is affordable housing is not affordable for most residents in Ramsey. Also, single occupancy has been a large issue by some of our elderly residents, and I think that needs to be taken into consideration. Cost of rates. Our mental health, they don't feel there's anywhere to go if people are in trouble, which I think that needs to change. So I think there's a lot of issues, but we can only take one step at a time. So all these issues are so important. So I don't want to highlight one issue because I think every issue is important.